Good morning, guys. Good morning, Kimber. Dow 4 AMA? Are you offering? Are you offering? Youngest plug, you can't play any DLC characters. What, is that a thing right now? It looks like I'm able to hop in. Good morning, Mr. Dodosoft. Good morning, Norman. Pleasure as always. Good morning, Ty Carlos. So guys, today I am planning on leveling with you guys. If you guys have any characters that you need to level up, then you will be able to just hop in and just level up. Just do a little bit of leveling. So if you're a new player, returning player, just switch from console to PC, then we're going to be doing that today. Yeah, it looks like I'm able to log into the game on Arbitrator, so I don't know if that's just a bug you're experiencing, Youngest Plug, or if you just bought the DLC characters and you need to, like, activate something in Steam or something. I'm not sure there. Not sure there. But we're getting back on Vet. Ooh. I'll check it out, Kimber. Hey, Felix, I am doing awesome. Question, why push for Sisters of Battle? They are way stronger than Skitarii Warriors. No, they aren't. In what book? What book are you citing that from? What's your source? Because in the books that I've read, they're on the same playing field, sir. And then when you look at their stats on tabletop, they're nearly identical. Okay, we're just going to use Plasma Invis today so that we can guarantee that these carries are successful. Because if I need to speed run to wherever the group needs to be picked up at, we can do that with Invis. Let me see if Forgotten is on. It may not be. May not be. Hey, thanks, Dram. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I felt like you can hop in. Anybody can hop in today, guys. We're doing community day, so here's the friend code. Hey, good morning, Jude. Go get your workout, bro. I did weights on Wednesday, and then I ran a 5K yesterday. Today's going to be active recovery, and then going to be working out all weekend myself, so I understand. Completely understand. Yeah, I think in the future, what I think I'm going to do, because I love the idea of streaming on, like, Friday nights or Sunday morning or something. To basically get as many people, to get as many people in as possible. Damn, you swim 3 times a week, Jude? What the hell? Hey, good morning, Zed. Good morning, Aletheum. If you guys want to hop in, the friend code's on the screen, and I just posted it in both streams, so hop in. Primarily want to try to level up as many people as possible, but if nobody needs to level up, then we'll just game. We'll just play. Yeah, Kimber, hop in here. Looks like it's slow. You know, stream's ramping up. I've got voice off in game, by the way, guys. Just because it's, you know, it's kind of a risk to leave it on. But yeah, we're not gonna need to coordinate or anything for any of this. It's okay. Mortis, not gonna lie, if that was from my conversation with Joe, then I say a lot of things off the top of my head. I can't remember specifically every little thing that we talked about, but so Fat Shark is more comfortable with adding more powerful stuff with the well, the Psyker's already in the game, right? And I've said this on stream before. So the Psyker's already in the game. The Psyker's in that #1 spot for the most powerful character in the game, lore-wise. And right under them is kind of a tie between the Skitarii and the Ogryn, because the Ogryn is a bonehead Ogryn, and so they're not simply just a dumb rock. They're able to actually pick up a gun and shoot that gun. It gives them a significant advantage because they're able to use these, you know, massive guns, these massive weapons. Then under them, you probably have this tie between the Arbitrator and the Hive Scum. The Hive Scum, because we don't know how to quantify how powerful the stims that they use are. They could be really, really freaking powerful. Make them move faster, sense faster, etc., etc. Kind of become like a pseudo space brain for a while they're on drugs. And then the Arbitrator has the Cyber Mastiff and their equipment, their gear. Something like the Nuncio Aquila and the Cyber Mastiff are actually pretty powerful in different RPG games and in the lore. Yeah, take your time, Forgotten. Take your time. Try to get you in here, man. But and then the last on the list would have to be Veteran and Zealot, because they're kind of just normal people. The Zealot seems to have a lot of faith in the Emperor, plus relics from the Inquisition that allows them to actually perform well in combat, while the Veteran is just a guy. Dude, the Veteran is just a guy. Yeah, Skitarii are on the same playing field as Ogryn, in my opinion, where the Ogryn has plenty of strength and is actually smart enough to use some of the bigger guns in the Imperial Guard, like the Twin Stubbers or the Rumbler that the Ogryn uses, right? Or the Grenadier Gauntlet. The Grenadier Gauntlet should technically be a very powerful weapon, although it's not really portrayed as such in Darktide. And using like a slab shield with a Grenadier Gauntlet, like who's Ezrin? I don't remember who this is. I was like, who is that? Hold on. I'm gonna do, it's called a pro gamer move real quickly. Pro gamer move. No, Kimber, you're fine, you're fine. Kimber, hop in here, and we'll do one game, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add, forgot real quick. Let me just DM him so we can get him in on the next one and start really power leveling here. Where is this? we go. Okay, yeah. Forgotten. Check your Steam. I'll get you in. I'll get you in. We'll run one really quickly here. You guys could handle dogs. Oh wait, no. This scripture's on. This does not freaking matter. Emperor Heaven, yes, I am. I am the guy who discusses topics with FTG. Here, you guys should be able to handle Chasm Station, Vent Purge. Let's turn our music off and let's kick some ass. Let's kill some freaking heretics. So today we're using a plasma gun build with knife and invis so that we can speedrun if we need to. If we need to.
The heretics rely on the railroads. That makes them sloppy. Realign the auto-scheduler and redirect the section...
So Jude, yes. So Extreme Faith creates tangible effects in 40k, and that's kind of the leading community theory on where the Zealot is getting their Chorus of Spiritual Fortitude ability from, is they have this Inquisitorial Rosette, this relic, that they're effectively just channeling faith into. And the faith is just... It's just manifesting in real time. And so they would technically be a little bit above Veteran. Veteran should be, lore-wise, guys, the weakest class in the game. Hey, good morning, Guardsman. I'm also a Guardsman right now. But I'm a Veteran Guardsman. I'm a named character. We're gonna go train, probably. Oh, we got some crushers already. So train on Chasm Station is the safest way to progress, because you got a lot of cover up here. And then you can kind of hug the right and take cover over here, because usually there are a lot of gunners like up there in the spawn area. Dude, I'll waste ammo on freaking Vanguards all day, every day, dude. I don't care. I don't care. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Line up our shot. The reason I'm so liberal with our plasma gun usage is because this is just ARC, it's not Havoc 40, and so you're not gonna run into any ammo issues in this difficulty. Yeah, youngest, I hope you solved that problem there. So whenever you get out of invis, and whenever you're in invis, you have a 30% damage increase. And so that's kind of the perfect time to nade out, which is why I did that. I was trying to pull the enemies into a single spot. Oh shit. Dude, one barrel caused all that damage on me. That's insane. Because vets just have no HP. There's a pox burster somewhere. Very scary. Probably just heal up. Go save Osborne here. Is that a burgle? Where? Over there. Burgles are pretty easy to ignore in a space like this, but we'll probably have a good view of its back here. Yep. I'm gonna do this. Okay, that's dead. Stab him. Wanted to get this. Go to the team, because our survivability as a vet depends on the team. Double special kill, we love that. The role of the Power Falchion. Hey, what's up, Enatus? The Power Falchion is supposed to be a faster version of the Power Sword, but because something like I was trying to figure out where that was. But the Power Sword is just super strong. Not gonna say that it's too good or anything, but it is super strong. Where's that flamer at? This is still alive. That sniper just like do a freaking disappearing jutsu or something? Like what happened there? It was weird.
Don't you worry. I'm professional, mate.
The snipers are trying to camp us. We got healing, nades.
Going stealthy.
Enemy entrenched.
No more hounds. Get the shrapper.
We have to get the sniper. There
Good work.
it is.
It's very messy. Readings to the bomber. Eyes open! I hear an owl!
Trying to just get freaking hit here. Come down here. Find me fair and square. Well, we're going down.
You waiting for a saint's day?
So, why do some enemies just stand there after you pop out from invisibility? It's not because they are suppressed. Like, that bulwark was not suppressed. Bulwarks are not capable of being suppressed. It's because stealth literally just breaks the game. The enemy does not know who to be aggroed to. They have no idea. They're just broken.
I ain't snipers. Won't miss that one. I'm just getting started.
I can only imagine you attempted random inputs until it worked. Yet it is now working.
We do have Skitarii with skulls, so we can just focus on killing and stuff.
Trappers down and out. Easy now, soldier. Don't sell them all.
Whoa, whoa. What's happening here?
think I'm impressed, aren't you?
I'm still down. I love that. It's cleared up. The cutthroat of that is hilarious, dude.
Operating in low profile. Here, catch this!
Ignatius, I'm running stealth just in case. Because I'm planning on power leveling today. And, if I need to make a speed run clutch, then it'll be easier with stealth.
Now that Dyke is efficient, I'll give him that.
Parameters almost met.
Oh, I actually really like the new event, Mr. Awesome Dairy. I think it's pretty unique. I think it's pretty freaking unique. Oh my gosh, Ignatius. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine Executioner's stance trying to carry. Dude. Oh! Gimme. We love to see it. Oh. Those are just obliterated gunners, apparently. Nice.
It's dealt with. No more big mutiny.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
One of ours is in trouble.
What other classes would I want in the game the most? Probably something from the Officio Assassinorum, or however you pronounce it. Because that would make sense. Because Inquisitor Grendel would be well within his right to send a request for assassins to kill targets like Wolfer or Erma Skarkul and all those other people. He'd be well within his right. So we're gonna get the special kill, pop this so we can get our damage buff, get into the middle of the horde here, and just kind of destroy everything. Where's the other sniper that was? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is the mutant there? No, it's not. Not today. Not today. In the Inquisition business, we call the situation where an Inquisitor calls for assassins a skill issue. That's what Eisenhorn would call it. That's what Eisenhorn would definitely call it, dude. He'd be like, why didn't you just make a demon host? Duh. Duh. Oh.
Stay together. Let's get this mission done. Bonus sighted. Rage is dead in gun. Watch your getting ground!
Where's the trapper?
That you hear the voice of the omniscient.
Okay. Got a horde here. We're just gonna charge this then. Oh.
We've lost the veteran! Come on!
I'm suddenly feeling very powerful.
Sigma Minorities 3-3, incoming!
I don't like to be trapped in that room. In a coordinated team where you have like crowd control, book, etc., it's fine. But in a pseudo pug environment like this, no thank you. No thank you. What the fuck? It's like doing all these freaking Dark Souls dodge rolls. What? Die. Dog's going flying. Cool. We'll run to the team, bring all these guys over there. There you go.
Throwing grenade!
One grenade should be enough. Oh! Heard the trapper, started shooting, it was right there. Whoops. Should have gotten better. Looks like we're good on ammo, so I'm not going to worry about using this. Where's that?
Adopting low profile! Well, that's the bomber gun!
No crit, huh? Gonna be here for 8 years, 5 business days fighting the Vanguard. We're not getting an apothecary this year. That's not gonna happen this year, youngest plug. I think the leaks are pretty definitive. I think we're getting a chaplain. Unless the 11th edition Space Marine Codex really expands on, like, Judiciar, but I doubt that that's going to happen. Chaplain is the easiest to add because it gives you a really easy way to introduce, like, Dark Apostle or something over to PvP for the Chaos side. Plus, people like playing as, like, the Holy Man. I didn't die. Wow. Missing a breakpoint. It's Maniac though, so I'm not as concerned. I kind of wanted to just drop down, but fighting the Horde up here is smart as long as we're not. What the? Shouldn't be hugging the edge over here because we're gonna get sniped.
Find me now, you buggers! Have a grenade, heretics!
Keep this grenade for now.
That's why you don't cross me, yeah?
Oh! There's one on the left. That's funny. Okay, we can just push.
Reaper 312 combat stunts.
So I'm gonna use it.
I hate snipers.
One more.
Where is everyone? Kill the snipers. Got a top flamer.
This is like watch where you step the game. The floor is lava.
I've missed being in a field. No more top flamer. Sniper. I've been wondering, are you still new under all that tech? Snipers!
Kinda. The Skitari is kinda them.
You even look at me funny, I'll leave you there.
I'm
I
getting
hear
up.
a demon host.
Is that a trapper?
Kill the ranger, fellas!
Function upon that ranger.
Alright, we're all here.
Your organic matter is compromised, precursor. Heal. Ammunition.
Yes, my dream
Ready,
is growing a
back.
little indistinct.
This way!
Relic, let's go.
Medipack. Medipack down.
As someone who wants true solos, what are the best maps for it? Archive and Sycorax, Dark Communion, Mercantile. Those are the top three that come to my head, but if you're playing as Skitari, Hab Draco is actually any map with a data interrogation as like the primary objective, consignment yard. They're actually pretty easy because there's a lot of space. A lot of space in those levels. It's awesome.
Ammo crates! Grenades! See that funnel? Got me out! Fucking hell, you're scaring me! Don't let up! They're getting through!
Looks like I'm going to win my bet.
Fire's out! I ain't scared of you! Fucking grenade! Damn it! Extra inside!
Love field improv, dude. We love field improv here.
Cut all to pieces!
We love it, dude.
Barrel's going! Get out of there! Moving to ambush position!
Trying to kill me, huh? Nice. No, this isn't even an event mission. We could do the event missions. Nice. Good job, Kimber. Good job, fella. Good job, Osborne. Event wouldn't be so bad. I know on veteran because you get plenty of ammo back. Like it's not the hardest thing to run in the world. Yeah, your disposal unit play longer than 10 seconds is rare. Yep. That's fine, Philic. The event will probably be a lot of XP. Kimber's game crashed. Am I worried that adding Sisters of Battle will power creep the balance of Darktide out the window with healing abilities? No, they just include them without healing. Because you don't have to include Hospitalers, for example. A regular Battle Sister doesn't have any sort of like healing on them outside of conventional like med stims or whatever. And then the weapons, just give them to both the classes. Like how the Skitarii has the plasma gun, right? And it would make sense for the Skitarii to also have like Melt-A-Gun. Like just give it to both of them. Does the max Curious level matter at all? It actually does, Alert Vibe. It matters for the for stamina, I think. I think for stamina, what is it? And someone could correct me. I think you need like a Curia to already be 400 or something for the stamina to even be +3 stamina. I think, or something like that. But I think stamina is the only one where it matters. The rest of them, because it'll tell you it's +3 max stamina, but it's not actually +3, depending on the actual level of the Curio, unless they fix that bug. Is Sisters of Silence in Space Marine 2 not possible, or even Custodes? No, it's not possible, youngest. Also, Sisters of Silence, depending on their portrayal, because they're not Space Marines. Like, the average Sister of Silence is not as strong as a Space Marine. They're effectively like a Battle Sister, because they're just wearing power armor. And they're better in the sense that Psychers have a lot of trouble sensing them, because they don't exist in the warp, right? They are nulls, but... or blanks. But that would just make them invisible to most enemies in Space Marine 2, because you're fighting the Thousand Suns. Like that. And then Custodians would just be way too strong. They're way too fucking strong. But let me go ahead and get... Forgotten in here.
Attention, rejects.
There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is.
Answer plainly, and maybe there is hope for us. Well, rejects, how do you answer? Who do you fight for?
For my beloved Emperor!
Oh, the Emperor! Well, Mortis, the main difference is fan service, honestly. Because, like, I think of Darktide, and we're getting into the debate of, like, well, what is the Skitarii different from... Why is the Skitarii different from the Veteran? And it's so funny, because you could even dive into the in-game dialogue, where whenever a Skitarii is going on, like, a killing rampage, the Veteran will say, you'd be nothing without that war gear. Because all the Skitarii is just a Veteran, but with advanced tech, with advanced war gear. And so if we're going down the rabbit hole of like, well, what is a Battle Sister compared to a Zealot, if not just a Zealot in power armor? Like, yes, that's exactly what they are. And it's okay. It's okay if they're added into the game. You get a different lens of Warhammer 40k by adding a Battle Sister, as we see in Rogue Trader with Argenta versus a lot of the other characters. Your character can be a very pious Rogue Trader, but that does not make them a Sister of Battle. Awesome. Let's get this power leveling train rolling. I live. Yeah, you do. Ignetis, you goddamn marketer. Oh gosh. So the event is no pickups or usable health stations. This is Hunting Grounds Consignment Yard, so this will probably be the easiest one to do. I don't know if that's going to be the best class to carry on. Because I now know that I'm going to have to be the one who probably picks everyone up and do all the damage. So I'm actually going to get on Skitty Boy. I'm going to get on Skitty Boy so I can do reses and a big clear. Well, Mortis, the devs have specifically said that they won't add Space Marines to the game, right? And I've talked to Victor Magnuson about this. You're talking to the guy who's done the interviews with the guy. I've talked to Victor Magnuson about this. They don't want to do Space Marines specifically because they don't want to make it a Space Marine story, because there are too many Space Marine stories out there. Because Warhammer 40k is about Space Marines, right? There's no denying that. We're gonna go with Brigadir Service Goal instead of a Galvanic Marking Array, just in case I need to clear the screen. But we already have Voltaic Emitter with Arc Rifle, so we shouldn't need it, but we'll see. Just in case. We might run out of ammo at some point. And because we're doing the event, then they actually drop blitzes, they drop grenades. So... Oh yeah, Kimber, you did find a Skitari. You did good. But, they've got a lot of dialogue in the game regarding Ratlings, and how, like, they need, like, a Ratling Sniper. The veteran would love to see a Ratling Sniper, but they're never going to add a Ratling Sniper. It's never going to happen. And the reason is they don't want to deal with the height difference. And that's the developers saying they don't want to deal with the height difference again. They don't want to have a Bardin or Dwarf in the game again. So something like a Ratling is just not going to happen. You'd much more likely see Assassin, Death Cult Assassin, Vindicare, etc., etc. Ryan, it actually depends on what you're doing for Combat Blade, because I was recently playing with the, what is it, the Mark III Combat Blade for Shroudfield, and I was kind of surprised with how well it was doing. The push attack on it is really nice, the strike down. I like it. I don't think I want to play with these dogs. Well said, well said. Just like Spain and Argentina during the Super Bowl. Grab one of these. Awesome.
The demon host slumbers. This is acceptable. Proceed there. Ranger is dead.
Get rid of these freaking vanguards. Get our capacitance back up. This is where this will actually be useful, because we don't want to fight every single freaking vanguard. So hopefully this will actually get rid of some of them. Keep moving, because we're getting stuck in garbage.
Let it sleep.
Bellic ran right into the demon host. Love to see it. Just clear the room.
this
Let me.
world
There it is.
becomes.
There it is.
Reclaim it we shall.
Okay. Let's just do this.
Twist and turn and twist. Is anyone else kicking?
We have observed that you hear the voice of the omniscient.
But as for Eldar, though, in this game, so Eldar work with the Inquisition all the time. All the time. It happens in Rogue Trader, it happens in Dark Heresy. Like, they always work with the Inquisition. The Inquisition is like the only organization other than Rogue Traders that gets a pass whenever it comes to working with Xenos factions. So they're like the guys who can work with them. Felt like no.
This has ever been the bane of the unblessed.
I'm here.
Am I
Don't
stupid?
worry. Oh, beloved, have you forsaken me?
I think that would open up some interesting dialogue. Primarily, because you kind of get it in... It's funny, it's funny racism when you look at it from the context of Warhammer Fantasy. Like, oh, racism funny, where, like, everyone, like, bashes on Carillion or Bardian or whatever. You don't really get that in Darktide. You get it a little bit with the Psyker and, like, the Ogren. Because, like, the freaking Zealot is, like, he's the Zealot, and he sees them as freaking mutants, which they are. Whoa. I'm not as concerned with Forgotten going down, because he's level 1. Destroy that. You guys need to come down.
Oh, he should.
Commence recovery protocol R9.
I've been hunting before. I don't like it.
Okay.
Sniper is to be destroyed.
Where's the sniper at, huh?
Ranger kill.
A little too tall for the barrel. That was pretty funny. Okay. We go. Ammo.
Duty slain. Duty no longer functional. We have killed the flamer. We are alone. Flamer identified. Duty destroyed.
The reason why I'm going out of my way to attack individual mobs like this is because we're building up capacitance. That's the primary reason. Because if I can get a crit on them, then that's amazing.
You require assistance.
Got some dags coming in.
Sniper slain. Bomber.
Take care of these specials. And they're the dags. New Star Command is stupid.
Cover. Begin assault.
And we continue. Whoa, these guys coming out of the shower?
Duty is dead. We have destroyed the duty.
Oh shit, that was my bad. Oh, we got lucky. Nice. Oh, I thought it was above me. Whoops. Nice. Hey, Kermit, good morning, dude. Long time no see. Playing some Darktide right now with some viewers, trying to level people up. You can see we got a level 1 in the group with Forgotten. But this is an Auric. Level 1s don't belong in Auric. Where's that? Super scary. But if the other contribute, say, 20 warriors to the effort, then they could potentially lose 63% of the remaining population. Why risk that? Oh my gosh. It's like the amount of Eldar players there are out in tournaments. It's like not a lot. That's so funny. So this is Auric event. This is the new event. Uh-oh. Just in a fire. So basically, no pickups, no healing. But then enemies drop pickups. Oh, guys, that looks really juicy out there. I don't think we need to go out there, though. Can I get that? I might have to go out there. Okay. We gotta go out and face the juiciness.
Your repeated failure is making me testy.
Face the juiciness. Ooh, favorite Space Marine Legion or chapter? I really like this question more and more nowadays, and I'm glad Inquisitor isn't here, because if he was here, he might make fun of me for it. But man, I'm liking the Dark Angels more and more. I'm really liking the Dark Angels, and it really is because of the line's reintroduction to 40k. Like, he is such a badass dude. He's such a badass Primarch now. I hated the Lion in the Horus Heresy. I thought he was a fucking idiot. But in 40k, dude, he's awesome. He's amazing. I love him. And then every Fallen character is also just really good.
Organics require Medicaid.
Data flow resuming. No interruptions. Omnisire be praised.
And then when it comes to chapters, Blood Ravens, of course, dude. I'll never let go of the Blood Ravens. Ever. They're just so iconic for me. Because whenever I think Space Marines and Warhammer 40k, I think Blood Ravens, because Blood Ravens were my introduction to... Dawn of War was my introduction to 40k, so... let me kill these first, actually. There you go. Use New Sphere Command, then we do this, and then we continue gaming. Keep these ranged kills up so that I have crazy toughness regen. So why are we not having ammo problems even though we are in an environment where we've only picked up 2 ammo bricks the entire match? Well, 1, because we have veterans. And 2, Skitarii has a lot of ammo sustain because they also have their own ammo regen, and the Sphere Command doesn't require ammo. So most of our special sniping in this game has been done without any ammo. An arc rifle with the ammo reserve perks on the Skitarii gives you so much. Come on. There you go.
Intransigent, gracious, unmutual.
Oh, ammo crate. That's good. Put this down for a minute. And now we're not going to be wanting for any ammo at all because we are good to go for the rest of the run.
Solitary.
We just did that to stun the Crusher and just make really, really easy work of them. Probably not the best use of capacitance there, but that's okay. We're about to build up some more on this horde. The Poxburster opened the door! Favorite Chaos Space Marines? Alpha Legion. Which is funny because I don't like the Alpha Legion books from the Horus Heresy. but I love the Alpha Legion books from 40K. I guess very similar to the Dark Angels, in a sense. Oh yeah, that's right, there's no med station over there, there's no point going over there.
Quiet, ain't it? Worry me as well.
Marked for destruction. An additional operative.
Love making quick work of a ton of armor and vanguards because the arc rifle and the arc mechanic are crazy. I love it. Ow. There's another one. Get the hell in here, team. Get the hell in here.
In all matters combative, we commend the ardent spilling of blood to soothe the spirit.
There you go.
No, beloved. I don't see where we can't simply drive the train off either.
Trains are not shell-proof. There are many traitor outposts between here and Loyalist territory.
Oh, mean behind. Annoying. But let me get some capacitance real quick. There's also a bomber somewhere. And we got Osborne. Ooh, Osborne way back here. I recommend that you find Medicaid, that non-existent Medicaid.
You have yet to earn unfunction.
You waiting for a saint's day? Get me out of this!
There you go. And then we have a kit to drop on the bottom.
Bring unfunction upon that bowler.
Skyfire defenses offline. We've only got one shot at this.
Rager is fell.
Ranger!
Your flesh is bleeding. Rager is dead. Rager destroyed.
Oof. We need to wait for our capacitance to get to 3. So why did I take the healing? It's because I'm the most important member of this team. That is literally the reason. There is no other reason. We're gonna go and use it right now. Okay.
Trapper destroyed. Unblessed one's death is long. Mourning period scheduled. Corrupted one of both is found. If you are breathing, fight.
Surrender. If you can breathe, you can kill. Let's Ranger.
Get some capacitance here.
I'll get the good killer.
Surprised with the lack of blitz. No blitz was dropping from the enemies. Where is that?
No longer functions. Slay, do not die. It would be wasteful. Hammer function curtailed.
We need to activate this, so I do need to leave the teammates here, because the horde is just gonna keep coming like this unless you move on.
Why are we alone?
Go.
Fire is compromised.
Next up, your support team needs a landing gear.
It is dead.
My beloved says you're to help. It's not that bad, Roughneck.
There you go. And then we need to call for backup. Yeah, British Skitari with a knife.
You require medication.
There we go. Let's heal up to full. We're not gonna go super out of our way to get Forgotten up if he goes down again. It's more so if we have the opportunity to, then of course we're going to spare the expense. We have full capacitance, good on ammo, so I can probably just hop off here. Barrel to our left. Ranged kills are good because they give us a ton of toughness regen. We're also electrocuting everything, which gives us even more toughness regen, and we keep redline capacitors up, which also gives us more toughness regen. We love to see it. All plasteel.
We recommend a flanking assault.
Why aren't they all dead yet?
We're working, Zola. We're working.
Beauty, it is strong, but strength alone is not enough.
All right. There's carry number 1. Oh! Hey, Jeff, where can I find your build? This build is actually one of my shorts. Except, I do take some different choices nowadays, in that I run the Pergatus Servo Skull and the Medicaid Servo Skull so that you can carry games like this. GG's, GG's. Is Lion playable on tabletop? He is, yeah. The Lion is a mini. Is it meta? I don't know. I think the 11th edition meta is still forming.
Interrogator Rannick instructed you to spy on me. This is...
No, I don't think so, Mortis. Mostly because the rejects, they say a lot of stuff, dude. They say a lot of stuff. I think you're looking too into the lore for trying to find a reason to not add the Sisters of Battle to the game when they are a logical character to add to the game in terms of just overall vision of Darktide. The only other character would be like Assassin, if you want to keep it human, Eldar, if you're willing to go into Xenos, and then other than that, then we're scraping the bottom of the barrel for ideas. But it's very clear that the Skitarii sold Darktide. Just adding an Adeptus Mechanicus character sold Darktide a ton. And so it would make a lot of sense if... Hold on, where is this? Here it is. Here it is. It would make a lot of sense if they added... Dude. Sisters of Battle to sell Darktide. To sell copies. Ship copies. So up until very recently, Darktide was doing better than Space Marine 2. It started to dip because Space Marine 2's new patch comes out in literally like 4 days. But Darktide was maintaining like 30 to 40k concurrent players. Like, it was nuts. And the primary reason for that was not because Darktide suddenly became a good game. Darktide has always been a good game. It's because they added an Adeptus Mechanicus character. They added a character that has a huge fan base supporting it. Sisters of Battle is also on that level. There are that many Sisters fans out there. Okay. Hey, good morning, Skirto. Or is it still morning? Yeah, it is. Awesome. Alright, so Forgotten got 6 levels from that. So how much XP was that? But it's okay, Mortis. I love this discussion. I think it's a great discussion. I think it's okay to have disagreements in the community. Warhammer 40k is filled with disagreements. So this is also Hunting Grounds. Probably have easier time with Hunting Grounds than with... Oh, this is going to go away in 2 seconds. But this will probably be easier... Oh, never mind. 7 minutes. Jeez. Easier to do than... So it's 9k XP. As compared to what? 14k for the Auric Maelstrom? Okay. In order to do Arc Maelstrom, I would probably need a gamer. I would need a duo. Ignatus, are you still around? Do you wanna help carry? Scroto, I've single-handedly kept Space Marine 2 alive with all my 16,015 accounts. So they're doing all those things, guys. They got different teams working on different aspects of the game. It's not like it's all developers, all hands on deck on the next class. They've got people working on expeditions. They got people working on the next Immortus Trial map, even though no one's asking for Immortus Trials map. They got people working on the next map or the next piece of the story period for the mission board and for Havoc, the next set of enemies, etc., etc. They got all sorts of people, you know, working on all sorts of different things. It's never just going to be one thing at a time. Like, I think you guys underestimate how big Fat Shark actually is and how much money Darktide is making them, because it's a lot. It's a lot. And Mortis, to your point, I think that I don't think that unless they find some other way to monetize content, I think that they'll continue to do classes even after they add, like, let's say they have the 4 free 4 DLC, then maybe that's when they unveil more class DLC cosmetics, right? More paid DLC cosmetics for those classes. Maybe that's when you see, because I don't know if you guys know this, but the where is it? Commerce Vestures. So the Arbitrator, right? You have this uniform, but red. And it's already in the files. It's already in the game. So what are they waiting for? Why are they waiting to sell this? It's not a matter of why are they waiting. It's a matter of when are they going to sell it? Because they're going to sell it. They're going to sell it to you. It's going to happen. That's been the business model. It's a matter of when. Scrota, you want to do some training? We can. Hey, hold on. Let's I don't want to just sit here and talk because the more we do that, the more we waste time. We gotta get Forgotten leveled up, and others leveled up if you guys want to level up. If we get into a situation where there are too many low levels in the party, then we'll probably drop the difficulty. Yeah, guys, get in here. That's actually more speculation, Mortis. I think they do want their next project to work. Like they really, really, really want the their next game to work. Yeah, just wait about a minute, guys. If nobody joins, then just hop in, Kimber or Frozen, either or. Yes, Scrotum Command is so nuts, dude. It's so nuts. No, it felt like that was fine. That was fine, dude. It's good to get the exposure, right? To kind of know what you're going to be stepping into when you go from Heretic to Damnation, Damnation to Auric, etc., etc. Yeah, Mortis, truthfully, I do have some insights on what Fat Shark is doing behind the scenes. Obviously, I can't share those insights. But, it's some pretty cool stuff, man. It's some pretty cool stuff. And no, I don't know what the next class is going to be. I have no idea. It's nothing like that. I just know that they're working hard. Yeah, 2 OP for you. The, oh my goodness. Felipe, can you drop so we can rotate? Awesome, there it is. Okay, so let's get someone else in here. Remember, guys, the goal is to level up Forgotten and other people who need power leveling. No, it's okay, Skirt. It's okay, because the faster we do these missions, the faster Forgotten's going to get to 30 anyways. If I have a good duo, then we could level up 2 people at the same time. But yeah, Frozen, hop in if you want to. Yeah, hop in. Or whoever. I don't care, just anyone. Demon host. Gosh, all right. Okay, we go. Where's the event? Which I'm pretty sure is... It's a little less XP, but it's also not super difficult. Honestly, high intensity is also not really that difficult. We can do high intensity. Oh, but it's less XP than the event. By just a little bit. We'll just do high intensity, have Draco. Awesome. Thanks for hopping in, Frozen. Look at us. Look at us being a community. Look at us doing community gaming. Look at us go, guys. Look at us holding each other up. Mortis. That's the, So, you know how the #1 most requested thing in the community is new enemies, new maps, new weapons, right? And a new faction, Gene Stealers. Gene Stealers has consistently been the #1 most requested thing in Darktide. And Fat Shark understands this. They know, they understand. It's really just a matter of how long it takes to develop and if Games Workshop has given them the green light. It's really just a matter of those two things. I would have thought they would have done something like introduce them in expeditions, but they chose to do, you know, an Easter egg slash not drop them at all at the end of No Man's Land. Dog already? Where? Oh. So I'm kind of curious because I was talking to my brother about this last night. How are you guys dealing with / liking vanguards in their current state? We feel like they should lower the number of them and make them elites. That was our consensus. Or if you're going to keep them the way they are, make it so that their shields break on like one heavy attack, basically. Kind of like clan rats in Vermintide 2. Because that seems like it would be fair. I'm kind of curious what you guys think. Stabbed him in the ass. Three crits. 5 crits in a row? What? Is that even... I did not even hear that crusher, bro. Holy crap, that was almost really deadly. We need to just go up here real quick. Okay, bro. Get out of here. Let's check to see if there's any items in here. Last deal. Cute. Oh my. Can we get him? We can. Okay. Things are certainly happening over here, are they? Scrota, move forward. Just move forward, move forward. This is high intensity, so we're pretty much going to be getting mob spawns the entire time. It doesn't matter. We just need to keep up the pace and just keep moving forward. The game's not going to throw anything at us that we can't just clear, because we have 2 Skitarii. No, don't cut it out, don't cut it out. Just fight it. A lot of people make the mistake of cutting bosses around rooms. You don't have to do that. Don't run away from your team. Just fight the boss. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Whoops. You really just need to learn boss movesets and then just know when to dodge. There are times where you have to kite. Like, for example, like if you're in a really bad spot for like a Packmaster spawn, and your group for whatever reason just does not have a way to clear everything right away, you might have to reposition, but when there's no horde spawning and there's no pressure, you may as well just fight a boss where it spawns. Just get rid of it. Inquisitor, I think they announced the, it's gonna be next week. I don't know the exact date. I assume it's gonna be Tuesday. We're just using new share command to clear. Where's service goal? Over here. clear the screen real quick for the team. The bed. Is this down or up? It has to be up, right? It's fine. Oh, they got it. Nice.
Your kill tally pleases the Omnissiah, Alpha Primus.
There it is.
The servo skull's waiting for your data. Don't keep her waiting.
Okay.
That's all targets in range, but it's still not enough. Keep looking.
Oh my goodness.
Recon this area, would ya? There's bound to be something we can use.
The things they have you scan are so funny sometimes, dude. Like, this makes sense on the floor, like it's visible corruption. But then it's like, get this barrel. And it's like, okay, I'll get the barrel. The dirty laundry, of course, of course.
You found everything you need around here. Return to the servo skull. You did good, but we need more targets. Follow the servo skull. You've arrived at a new scan location. Horse is an elbow. Get it done. Get it uploaded to the servo skull.
There we go.
Come on, come on.
What about that stain on the floor? It's a mysterious stain.
Think this over while you make your way to Ablaronax.
Man, it would suck to live in a place like this, wouldn't it? Like, imagine this is your daily life, right? Like, you go home, you sleep in your hab, and then you go to work.
Up, people.
That's your life. No going, quote-unquote, outside. Not gonna happen.
Has this world become? Reclaim it, we shall.
Don't think so. Let's burn it all. Arcadia!
That stain was a pile of Nurgle scat, dude. Oh my gosh. That stain was the new Feelinid class. Not really a significant amount of enemies.
Our Magus biologist needs more time, but he's confident we'll get something.
Magos Biologus. Pour one out for our Ogren brother.
The Ranger is felled.
Honestly, the main reason why I popped there was because I don't want to deal with shield enemies. I don't want to deal with vanguards and bulwarks. We're gonna do it again because I don't want to deal with them. Oh no! There's a trapper up. Oh yeah, if you lived in the wastes, that would be terrible. That'd be freaking horrible.
Initiate counterattack protocol M9.
Oh, he can spit up here? I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Well, he's gonna die from dots, so it doesn't matter. Oh, dude, there's like nothing in this room. Let's see what we got here. And then we do need to grab, Plasteel and everything, guys, for Forgotten. So that he can get his, because this is a fresh account, I'm pretty sure. Oh, you know what? We probably got to do Martyr Skulls, too. I completely forgot. If I remember Martyr Skulls for different missions, we'll do them real quickly. Oh, yeah, dude. Things are dying. Oh! I killed him through the glass. That is the power of the Skitarii. We can phase through things. Actually, how many of you guys have all the Martyr Skulls? I'm pretty sure I'm only missing like 2. But otherwise I have like the majority of them. Nice, we got 2 medkits.
There's the bait street.
Magus Kareem.
Set your biotic probes. Medipack deployed. The hunt is on. You take
Where is this freaking pox burster thrower asshole, dude?
It is destroyed.
Oh.
Servo scout.
So this actually has pretty insane reach. So I'm just gonna put that out there and just let it do its job.
Enemy doggy!
We will follow. Identified.
Ignatus, we're still power leveling people. We're power leveling Forgotten right now. If anybody else needs to get power leveled, guys, just let us know in chat and join up whenever we're done here. If I have a good duo, then we can power level 2 people at the same time. Ignatus, you want to help power level? I don't think they added any new enemies for Dark Communion 0. They had that event shortly after with the radio operators. I'm not sure why they didn't just make the radio operators a permanent enemy, because it's actually a really good concept. A really, really good concept. Let's throw out the Reginald. Oh no, Forgotten died. Oh, dude, there were scriptures on this level, and I completely ignored them. Holy crap. Oh, Forgotten's ahead. Okay. Is Service Scroll active? The Service Scroll just, like, disappeared. What the fuck? And he used my charge. Where's Snipes? Where? Probably need to just go. This is a canonical mission. The Skitarii are the only ones to survive. Canonical. Lore accurate. Oh yeah, Forgotten. I would imagine it's a lot. Free servitors serve their purpose, exactly. Yeah, Zero, I don't know what the logic was there. Yeah, no clue. Forgotten probably got to like level 13 off of that. Forgotten, don't forget to get a curio and put XP on it, so that you continue to level up pretty quickly. No, you're good, Skirta. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There are other people who want to play as well. I got the code up, guys. If you want to hop in, help power level some people in the community, or get power leveled yourself, hop in. I think they would probably take the path of least resistance for Gene Stealers, Mortis. I think what they would do is they would probably introduce that second hive city that, you know, no one talks about. That makes the most sense in my head. But who knows? Who knows? Also, guys, just a self-plug here, we are streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, depending on if you have, like, you know, Twitch Turbo, YouTube Premium, or whatever service you prefer to watch on. I'm streaming on either or. Don't forget to hop by either and drop a sub over on the YouTube side or a follow over on the Twitch side. Really appreciate it. Oh, there it is. They could do Underhive, some guy. They could totally do that. Cause like why? Have you guys played Necromunda Hired Gun? So if you have played Necromunda Hired Gun, they actually kind of explore the Underhive a little bit, and it's pretty freaking cool. It is pretty freaking cool. Kimber, it's looking like we might just have a spot if you want to hop in. Yeah, it could just be the time as well, Kimber. It could just be the time. I think I need to do community night on, like, actually at night, right? Like in the evening or Sunday morning or something. This is Grimm's Scriptures. Is this Grimm's Scriptures? Whatever, we'll do it. My screen must be bugged out because it shows Forgotten as level 7 still, but there's no way, dude. There's no freaking way. Okay, 10. Got it. There you go.
You're heading over to Metal Fab 36. Heretics have somehow disabled the cooling system for
Scredo, a lot of it is just time played, dude. Like, a lot of it is just putting the hours into Darktide and being able to incrementally get better over time. It's a lot of practice. You have to play in that environment. You have to play in that Havoc 30 environment to get used to Havocs. And once, similar to just moving up in any difficulty, once you get used to it, it all just kind of clicks together. And then one day you wake up and you're able to just get in there and just play it. And then Arc difficulty and below just becomes like a joke to you.
Metal Fab 36 has a reputation for stifling heat even when the coolant's flowing.
Main functions looks like weapons manufacture.
But yeah, Mortis, I agree. I think it would be nice to see Gene Stealers get introduced and for them to be actually fighting Heretic forces.
Keep moving. You need a way out of the ventilation tunnel.
But honestly, if they just wanted them to have nothing to do with the Heretics and they were just there to be, like, just a different style of enemy, completely different feel and everything, I would be okay with that. I would. I don't know how many other people in the community would. I just want to see him, man. I want to see him in the game. That's a lot of gunners.
70 guys.
Oh, it's one Reaper. Never mind. Oh, that was not good. Whoops. Whoops. That was my bad. Good thing we had our DR running there. Otherwise, we would have just gotten one shot. That was my bad. That was not good. I was not paying attention to that. I was looking at chat. Oh gosh. It's fine. You got a med station in the room up here. And we got gold toughness. Love to see it. I was about to say, this might kill me, actually. There you go. The Spirit Command is funny when it just freaking keeps killing specials after you kill the initial special that it marked. Or elite, or whatever it is. Oh yeah, we got Psychers, so let's not use that right now. Now we use it. Can't do Spirit Command through bubble. That is ours. Let's kite them into this. We don't have to work as hard right now, save resources. We can take care of gunners down there. So I put the Pergatus in the middle of the room there, because it actually has pretty decent range on it. Just leave you real quick. And it'll handle a lot of those shooters that are super annoying. Look through the fire there.
Celerity's hit. Hound destroyed.
Ooh, we got cracks. Nice. Moving on up in the world, Forgotten. Moving on up. So guys, one of my favorite things to do is to keep up with video game drama happening in other games. I think it's kind of hilarious. And there was recently a World of Warcraft game master who helped his favorite streamer, like E-Girl, do a mythic 23 key in World of Warcraft. He basically did the game master thing where he went in and he like just auto killed the final boss. And to me, that is the funniest shit ever, dude. Because anyone who's played World of Warcraft for a long time, you should know that cheating is actually fairly rampant in that game. It's at every level. But people are typically smart enough nowadays to kind of cover their tracks, or Blizzard just, in many cases, does not care. They don't give a shit. Like buying gold, could not be bothered to ban a single person for banning gold or for buying gold. Could not be bothered. So it talks there. That's over. We go. Oh, oh. No, Forgotten, it's okay. You're like the only person seemingly who needs to be power leveled right now. Let's get you to 30. Let's get your vet to 30 so that you can, you have an advantage on leveling up all your other characters. Because it really does give you a significant advantage, especially all these materials and stuff. Like, it helps out tremendously. Or blocking the spot he needs to block for his team, for his corrupt, terrible team of heretics. We're looking for scriptures as well. I wonder if we've passed over a few of them already. Probably have, TBH. Hello. Anything for VTuber e-girls. No, this isn't a VTuber. This is a straight up e-girl actually. I feel like if you're doing, dude, if you're simping for a VTuber, like, come on, man. There's better stuff to goon to on the internet. Let's be real. Let's be real. We're not arcing at the moment, so it is actually kind of a waste of ammo to do that. But it's okay. This is just art. We'll check for scriptures in this room.
Bring unfunction upon that box burster.
Inject Go Fast serum. Close the door on the way out. Dude, skilled. Yeah, MK King, we're actually just, we're rotating people out today, actually. Today is kind of like, we're doing like a community game day. So if you want to hop in, you can. I think Frozen has to leave after this one, if I recall correctly. No. Whoa, what's happening?
Fight down and keep going.
Okay, we gotta do our job as the Skitari, make sure this goes by smooth. And up this in the middle. Yeah, Frozen's gonna eat after this. I am going out tonight. Gonna get me some good whiskey, boys. Some good whiskey. It's gonna be fucking amazing. I am not an alcoholic by any means. I just love me some fine drinking. We will probably get... I'm just going to put this over here for Forgotten. Oh, he's got a wound. Never mind. That was pretty stupid. Whatever. Yeah, Proximal. I'm a huge Combat Blade stan myself, too. I've always liked the faster weapons in Vermintide. I really like speed tech, for example, with the Bretonnian Longsword in Vermintide 2, being able to spam heavy attacks to move faster on Kruber, or the just double knives on Carillion, being able to spam attacks to move faster with that. I'm a huge like speed tech, mostly ranged playstyle kind of person. I love it. I love it so much. We can't do... Oh, we just do Spheric Command through the bubble, but maybe it's because it ran out. Where is that bomber? We're gonna go find him. Yeah, my favorite playstyle in Vermintide 2 is Waystalker, Hagbane, and Double Knives. And like... Because the Hagbane handles all your horde clear, so you don't need a weapon with any cleave. You never run out of ammunition in that game. You never run out of arrows. So you just fucking use the Hagbane for everything. And then you use your knives for armor and single target. It's amazing. Should die. We're just handling all the gunners here. I need to keep my eyes peeled for when we need to handle this. There it is.
This is the old desire.
Our service skull's busy. We gotta take care of it ourselves.
Parameters almost met.
Ooh, Kruger's longbow is good. So is longbow on Carillion. They're very good weapons. But whenever I play ranged in Vermintide, I'm doing much more than just special sniping. If I'm playing ranged in Vermintide, I'm using my ranged weapon for a lot of things. Like, for example, I really love the Ranger Veteran with the shotgun, dude. The shotgun is so fun. That is such a fun playstyle. Bomb and shotgun, dude. Like, I just spam the shotgun. Or nowadays, honestly, Ironbreaker with the Drakefire pistols is really good, guys. They buffed the Drakefire pistols, and they're actually phenomenal now. There's a Demonist. Where's the Demonist? It's right there. Let's go around. I'm gonna pop this to get my redline capacitors recovery. Whoa! We doing it? Frozen is a hammer boy, so I expect that he can do this. Grab all the items. There should be maybe scriptures up here. Hey Makiko, welcome. Welcome to Community Day, where we're doing viewer games and stuff. We could probably drop down, guys. We're just wasting time here. Ogre. Cute. Let's get out of the fire. Dude, we are making all of our servo skulls work right now. Every single one of them is doing its job. We were rezzing someone, we were doing AoE damage, and we're doing New Spirit Command on the Plague Ogre. We're using all of them. That's minion maxing, skull maxing in Darktide.
Prepare for heavy combat.
Nice. We got one scripture. That's good.
Take shelter!
Yeah, Makiko, no new info yet on the new map. Nothing. A lunch you want. Oh my gosh. Let's drop it on the bottom. Makiko, we should be getting Chaos Siege mode in September. We'll probably get it for the anniversary update. And if they deliver a new map as well, that would be freaking crazy. We will get new Space Marine 2 maps by the end of the year. At least 1 or 2 operations. We will, 100%. And then Dawn of War 4 comes out September 17th? September 18th? Which is really freaking hype. Super excited.
Medicaid supplies located, precursor.
Some grenades. Ammo crate? No stuff. Okay, let's go for this. We're just gonna go ahead and clear the screen real quick. Get rid of this initial horde. And then we're gonna go.
Where is this required?
That's it! Get that one into position!
It's weird that you have to do this one at a time. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to just do this, like, all three at the same time. Who's getting their face eaten? It's forgotten. It's okay. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of fire, dude. We go up. Arbitrator with dog is actually really good at doing this because the dog will... Can I ping him, please? There it is. The Spheric Command handles it, of course, but so does the dog, dude. The dog keeps things off you really well. Got it. And we go press button. There you go. Mission success. Mission complete, dude. Easy. Wait, Makiko, you bought Halo CE and Assassin's Creed Resynced because you were starving for Darktide maps? That's not going to do anything to help Fat Shark release Darktide map. Oh, gosh. Dude, I think it's... I have a love-hate relationship with remastered games, like old remastered games. There you go. GG. Well, Guardsman, I think it kind of depends. I was doing some absolute true solo practice, and depending on what you're playing as, dude, like it can be things can go south real quickly. Like for example, let's say you're playing the tactical, and you're playing against like Chaos on any fucking Chaos map. Like you have the DPS to handle everything, and the expectation is that you're gonna kill any extremist or terminus that spawns as fast as possible. But things go wrong all the time, and you end up having to just fight for your freaking life to make the clutch or make the play. Yeah, I think a lot of remakes and remasters, the only reason they're able to sell is because of that nostalgia. But I feel like it's very sad because it shows how creatively bankrupt people in the gaming industry, developers in the gaming industry can be nowadays. Or it shows how unlikely investors are to invest in an original idea. Yeah, Frozen, thanks for coming, man. Always fun hanging out, dude. Yeah, it shows how afraid these people are to invest in an original idea, which makes sense, because you get situations like Concord, right? Where it's like, yeah, I'm not going to invest in a writing team that was formed in 2026, or an art team that was formed in 2026, because these guys don't know what they're doing. Those guys back in 2012 or 2006 or 2004, those guys knew what they were doing. They knew how to sell a video game. But for some reason, these guys who are working in, who are new to the industry nowadays, have no actual clue what gamers want, which is crazy.
Order returns show high orbital debris in 4th and 7th quadrants. Stay.
Yeah, Epi Peppy, that is true. Say that is actually literally the same thing with movies. But you do have people like freaking, if you've got like a well-known producer or director, like regardless of how you feel about like the Odyssey or whatever, that movie was going to get funded because it's being made by Christopher Nolan. Because he's just a well-known name in Hollywood. And these guys have the connections to get the money that they need. I'm trying to think of Rockstar developers. If Chris Wilson from Path of Exile 2, you know, he's retired, he's working on his own game right now. If he wanted to get funding for his game, I bet you he'd be able to secure it. I bet you he has the connections to secure it, and there would be very, very interested millionaires and billionaires who would want to see what his next game is all about. Especially if they were able to work with him and put in some things that they would want to see in that game. Like if he was making another ARPG. Like, I think a lot of people would be very interested in that. Okay, so the Arc Maelstrom is just Vent Purge, Wave of Specialists, and Snipers. What is the event map? Hunting Grounds on Chasm Stratum. That's not bad. Forgotten. Nice. Yeah, Kimber, it looks like you're sitting tight for a little bit. I'm not seeing anyone who needs to level. Maybe put the call out in the Discord? No, I already tagged everyone on the Discord. They should know. Let me go through these. Do I know the skull locations in some of these levels? I think I know the one in Comsplex. I think I'd be able to show you guys where to go. Let's swap over out of Skitari. Actually, you know what? It's insane. Yeah, I'll swap over like Arbitrator or something. Hey, Claudia, how you doing? We'll do ARP. Hey, Skelemans. I got you, Kimber. I got you. Well, what's crazy, we kind of saw this with, because David, I agree with you with Concord. Like, it could have been fine if it was just a single-player game or something. I think most games can be. But there's a certain point where you've invested so much money in a project that you want to see a certain return. And I can understand that. We're going to go Tac Axe, dude. Tac Axe on ARB is so fun. Do we have the build for it? I just need to make sure that I have my crit nodes. We do. Good. Brittleness, we got it. Get rid of Retaliatory Force. Where is... Okay, so this is movement speed. Could do Hammer of Judgment, but we don't really need it. We need just a little bit of... You know what? Probably just get rid of Execution for the damage. Yeah. That's just the clear winner there.
This ain't no time
Yeah, I did see that Hammerhold. I did see that Barry passed away. I'm gonna reach out to Joe because I actually my parents' cat died last week from the same thing. It was also kidney failure. It's really sad, but yeah, I'll definitely reach out to her. But yeah, if you guys don't know, Joe plays games. Her cat Barry died. It's very, very unfortunate, very sad. We'll do this Hunting Grounds Chasm. Well, I kind of want to do some scriptures too, if we can get them, or Grims. Yeah, this relay station with Grims probably not going to be too hard. We'll just hop in.
Always covered.
Yeah, Clubs Marine, if you go from Vet to Arbitrator, it's a world of difference. The Arbitrator is crazy good, and it's crazy easy compared to Vet. Crazy easy, especially if you're running Dog.
The heretics have taken over a complex. Right now, they're beaming out propaganda. There's something strange in with the renting. Like maggots crawling through the mind. Shut it down any way you can. Try to have a little fun while you're doing it.
What's that smell? Is it fresh air?
I'll stick with my rebreather. Thanks.
This zone is sliding into decay.
Yeah, Clubs Marine, I'm the same. I really enjoy a good ranged playstyle. Like, I enjoy shooting guns, I enjoy shooting bows. Like, I'm a ranged Andy through and through. It's good to turn your brain off and go into melee every now and then, though. Or turn your brain on and go into melee as a zealot or an Ogren. I feel like Arbitrator is definitely the easiest melee to play in the game, though, for sure, 100%. Aside from Melee Scum, maybe, because Melee Scum is also pretty brain dead, dude. Pretty brain dead, for better or for worse. But yeah, dude, you're gonna see with this build right here that this Tac Axe Arbitrator build is stupid easy. It's hold W, let Dog do everything, kill marked targets, like, dude. The only time we need to actually think is when, like, there are specials or, like, a Crusher or something. So we're also looking for Grims. I think sometimes there's a Grim back here. I have to check. Back here? Back here? Back here? I really should man up and just get the mod, but oh well. Burgle.
Prepare for judgment! Let's break us! Oh, you wretched pile of festering slime! By the death, I will not let anything Shelter! The hound is no more! Now there, hear it!
Check in here. Checking here and all throughout this this top spot or top space here. There it is. Yeah. We like that. We like that. Where did my dog go? Where did Doge go, dude?
I will run you down! The Psyker might actually be competent! And all without any
It's kind of interesting. Depending on how you look at Darktide, depending on what specifically you're looking at, and how you think the game should be balanced. I've seen people who want every class to be buffed, every class in the game, effectively, in one form or another. Arbitrator absolutely does not need any buffs. Arbitrator is actually completely fine the way they are. I think Arbitrator is A-okay the way they are. I think they're okay. They don't need to change the class at all. It's okay to have just like an easier class with a high skill ceiling, because this class can solo things like Havoc 40 if you're crazy goated. It's okay to have it in the game. It's alright. People, we will live. We will live. Especially since the Arbitrator isn't really doing anything crazy like clearing the screen and depriving people of having any fun. They're okay the way they are. And then Psychers are always requesting more survivability. I think that they're good. They're good on survivability. They don't need to be more tanky. It's okay. They're I think their force staves need to be brought closer together in power, so that Psychers don't always feel obligated to run Inferno staff, because it is good. The Inferno staff, Trauma staff, they're like top staffs, to the point where they almost feel mandatory for the majority of players because they're so good. Obviously, players can run whatever they want. Took a lot of fall damage there. Let's just do that real quick. Where is this Hawks Bomber? Bro. Lex mate. Yo, what up, Lex mate? It's actually funny you say that, Shapeshifter. I think that a lot of the staves should be balanced to be around the same power as Electro staff. Like, they should be doing similar, not similar things, different roles, of course, but the impact that they have on the game should be similar. Just use this to get rid of these vanguards, dude. And then we'll hold this because we got dogs coming in. Sonic Boom, it depends on your weapon. But most people will continuously slide because it allows them to move fast across the map and, yes, keep their stamina up. Because if you're just sprinting like this, your stamina is like going down really quickly, right? But if you're sliding, then you're moving at essentially the same rate, the same speed, while also keeping your stamina up pretty freaking consistently. With Arbitrator and the Tac Axe, you literally don't run out of stamina. It doesn't happen. Let's mark this for the team. I bet you there's another Grim here. I bet you it's bet you it's over here. Bet you it's down here. If I was a guessing man. Oh, Ashclaw HQ, thanks for the raid. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We're doing some viewer games today, so if you have a character you need to level up or anything, that's exactly what we're doing. We're just kind of power leveling. Where's the flesh bag? There it is. Dude, I'm getting knocked around by the freaking chaos spawn like crazy. That was weird. Fun hit detection. It's going well, Ash. It's going very well. Apparently there's a Dawn of War 4 AMA out, and I still haven't watched the Total Warhammer 40k range showcase. So there's plenty of 40k stuff that needs to be talked about and covered, but I just need to get to it. Maybe at the end of the stream, or off stream, we'll see. Who dropped? Forgotten's power went out. Okay, good. Well, fun. Forgotten, it should save your spot for a while. I don't know how long it'll save the spot for, but you may be able to rejoin. Oh, we have both the Grims. Nice, dude. Nice. Love to see it. Doing a proper Grim run. Ooh, mid-crate. There we go.
Execute. Demon doesn't just pop out of nowhere. There has to be a reason.
It was drawn by the prayers of the fatalists.
Perhaps the Zealot has the right idea about heretics.
Oh, Shapeshifter, were you farming the Orthos offensive hard mode? Because that's the that is the true power leveling like mechanism in the game. It's pretty insane. And I feel like we as a community, we as players, we've been so power crept to the point where it is super easy to do. Super easy. Grab this. Get going. That's the bot. Okay. There you go.
That's one revolting thing. Aegis conjured.
Skillmans, you never previously heard of the bell puzzle? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of freaking crazy, dude, because, like, I guess it's just stuff that we people who've been playing forever kind of take for granted a little bit. Like, we definitely take it for granted, I think. Because I just assume that, like, most people just kind of get it done. But hey, like, most people who play video games, they don't go looking up stuff, right? Like, so Darktide's actually very cool in that it has a lot of secrets. The Martyr Skulls are, you know, the biggest example. Very, very cool stuff. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Zero. Yeah, we do. We really do. We do take that for granted for sure.
Hound's dead. I never thought I'd see this, but we can learn from that fighter. Crossbuster.
There's a Pong Swifter somewhere. We need to be very careful because we've already got a lot of corruption. Go to the other side just in case we need to pull any levers over there. Handle these vanguards with dog explosion. Nope, looks like we just have to turn off the transmission and we're good. We haven't had the most efficient dog explosions in this run, but because it's not like High Stig or Havoc 40, there aren't really big clumps. We've had a couple. Okay. Bleed dog explosion was crazy, guys. It was too good. It was too good, Shapeshifter. I'm glad that they took it out of the game. That was one of the things that, like, legitimately made Arbitrator just completely broken. And it was a bug, so. Oh yeah, we got some gamers. Didn't even have to do much work. Yeah, Ashclyde, you don't have to stick around. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, go get what you need to do done. Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. Dang, Forgotten got clapped by a power outage. Holy shit. Dog Explosion is too good, it deleted his message. Shit. Oh my goodness. That is fucking hilarious, Zero. Okay, well, since Forgotten is AFK for now because power outage, let's look up the new Dawn of War 4 stuff. And the total Warhammer 40k stuff. Let's talk about that stuff. Kimber, Prox, thank you for joining me. We're gonna go ahead and look at this stuff. So I'll go ahead and drop group. You guys can go off and do whatever you were previously doing. Let me pull this stuff up. Dawn of War 4, AMA. Where is this? Where is this?
Send you away.
Is this a video or is this an article? Oh, is this like literally a Reddit post? No, it's a devlog. It's a devlog. Okay, okay, okay. I got it. I got it. Very cool. Let me go top off my coffee, guys, and then we're gonna get into this. I found it. I found it. And let me mute Darktide real quick. There we go. And then we're gonna get some of the best music ever playing in the background. You guys already know. You already know, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we are. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Gonna go top off my coffee. And then we're gonna get into this. Okay. I am back, guys. Are we ready to get into this? Are we ready to do this? Also forgotten, yeah, it was fun, dude. We gotta get your stuff leveled up so that you can play on PC and be a master gamer like the rest of us. Drink all this water real quickly. Okay. So we can all see the AMA developer block for multiplayer, right? Oh, nice. Yeah. So all the questions are on here. Good. Okay, I am going to disable the music for this, guys, because this is probably going to be made into a YouTube video. So we're probably going to rip it directly from stream, make it into a YouTube video. Are you guys ready to be active participants? I know you are. I know you're all ready. Okay. So the developers of Dawn of War 4 just released an AMA, or Ask Me Anything, and it's important to note that this needs to be clarified in every single Dawn of War 4 video, because people don't know that it's not Relic Entertainment who's developing Dawn of War 4. It's not the same team that developed Dawn of War 3. This is, in fact, a new team developing Dawn of War 4. It's worth repeating because people are still not tracking. A lot of people associate the failures of Dawn of War 3 with what's going to happen in Dawn of War 4, and from what we've seen from raw gameplay footage, other developer interviews, and of course, just the trailers that this game has released, and from some conversations that I've had with people who have already played the game in beta, alpha, etc., this is not the same game or experience as Dawn of War 3, and it's definitely not the same as Dawn of War 1 or Dawn of War 2, but it does not mean that it is a bad experience. So let's hop into this Dawn of War 4 AMA. The first question that we have is, what will the default 1v1 auto match win condition be? Victory points, control points, annihilation, or multiple selectable nodes. And this is really important because in Dawn of War 2, the ranked condition on ladder was, I believe, victory points or control points. It wasn't necessarily annihilation like it was for Dawn of War 1, although with Dawn of War 1, you of course had the relic control on the map. And so you kind of had a control point victory condition anyways. Elliot answered, for quick match, the default mode is annihilation, which is perfect in my opinion, because from what we've seen so far, there are definitely factions where they would appear to be way better at bunkering. And so having a game mode where control points are like the main victory condition just inherently leads to a lot of people playing the faction that's good at bunkering, good at defending. So, for example, in this case, probably AdMech, and then just rushing the point and holding it. Saw this a lot with Dawn of War 2 competitive with Imperial Guard. But Annihilation is going to be the default mode for 1v1s. But you will be able to select any or all of the following game modes for matchmaking. So you can select Annihilation, you can select Domination, right, for VP, and you can select Maelstrom. This looks very interesting. Secure objectives that dynamically appear across the map to gain victory points. So this breaks the domination bunkering strategy of going and rushing the victory point areas, the strategic positions, and just building up around those areas, because it's King of the Hill. It moves the strategic position around the map. That's very cool. And it forces players to go out and fight. Next question. How is the team approaching balance across 1v1 and team games, especially with faction asymmetry and different faction difficulty levels? So Elliot says, when it comes to balancing, one of our core pillars is to ensure factions are represented authentically with how they are portrayed in the universe. So when it comes to balancing, one of our core pillars is ensuring factions are represented authentically with how they are portrayed in the universe. For multiplayer specifically, we want to ensure play is fair while making minimal compromises on that authenticity. Faction asymmetry is a notoriously difficult aspect to balance in a uniquely complex genre. Sure, yeah. Especially outside the scope of 1v1. Yeah. As Jan hinted in a previous AMA, it's important for us as developers to recognize that no amount of testing done internally will ever match the sheer scale and creativity that countless players bring to bear at launch. This is very true. And we saw this with Dawn of War 2 and the various patching that happened with the expansions that released for that game. You also see this with other RTS games such as Total Warhammer. What we can do is gather data, prioritize the most impactful issues, and clearly convey the intent of changes with the community. Sure, yeah. Tell us what we want to hear. After launch, we'll keep working on the balancing based on the data and feedback to keep improving it. From what I've seen, guys, and I'm going to put the question out to you, what do you think is the most powerful faction in Dawn of War 4? From what we've seen so far. What is the most powerful Dawn of War 4 faction in multiplayer? I'm honestly kind of thinking, just because of unit power, it's kind of looking like Space Marines. It's kind of looking like Space Marines are a little powerful, but I haven't gotten my hands on the game. I'm just observing what gameplay we have available to us, and it seems like the fact that you don't have to play a sort of mini game or play style with the Space Marines, you just go straight for requisition, you go straight for energy. It doesn't really matter if you're connected, you're building a network from your bases like the Adeptus Mechanicus. You don't have to creep across the map like the Necrons, and the individual units seem way stronger than the Orc units, but from what we've seen so far, that could just be bad representation of the Orcs, and they could be a much swarmier faction than the gameplay is portrayed. What mechanics are intended to prevent deathball play and reward tactical micro? Now, if you guys don't know what deathball play is, so this is getting early map dominance, early map control, and getting the majority of the requisition points on the map to the point where one player is significantly ahead of the other player. And it's hard to return from a situation like that in an RTS when the other player is playing better than you. So Elliot says many units have weapons and war gear that are particularly effective against masses of units. So think flamers, right? From the Slugga Boy's Burna, to the Monolith's Particle Whip. Choosing the right upgrades for the right threats and using abilities at the right time can swing a battle in your favor. Each faction also possesses a powerful stratagem, regardless of the commander chosen, that can devastate a large group of units if well used, or if used well. When it comes to tactical micro, positioning and engaging enemy range units into melee while protecting your own range units and the optimal use of weapons and abilities gives plenty of opportunities for optimization. And we've seen this in both of the games that we've seen so far of just a raw gameplay footage, with the Space Marines versus the Orcs and with the Necrons versus the Adeptus Mechanicus. It was very clear that there was one player who was much better at micro than the other player. And this is reflected in the actual gameplay itself. Ooh, coffee break here. Talking too much. Ah. Okay. How central are cover, retreating, and on field reinforcement to the multiplayer design compared with previous Dawn of War games? Elliot says units benefit from veterancy to different extents across the factions, from providing stat improvements to unlocking new abilities for a unit. Love that. Cover, retreat, and on field reinforcement are some of the tools you can use to preserve your forces and their XP in different circumstances. Cover is a great defensive option against range units, significantly reducing the amount of damage your troops take. It's available on maps as either directional cover or garrisonable structures that offer protection from all directions. Orcs can build their own cover. Adeptus Mechanicus can build their own garrisonable structure, while the Necrons do not use cover at all. Certain war gear can negate cover, so e.g., flamers or grenades, and melee combat will force units out of cover, which makes sense. If you can use cover, you should use it. If a battle was a coin flip before, you might now win. But usually, covers are more an optimization rather than a decisive factor, which makes sense. Retreat is effective for disengaging your units from melee combat or quickly repositioning them to your closest production structure while taking reduced damage, at the cost of losing control of your units for some time. So there's a retreat button or command that you can issue to a squad, and they basically just break morale and start running back to the closest production structure. Which, if you have something like veterancy, like unit experience, this is going to be really valuable. So you may have noticed in the recent battle reports that the retreat icon above unit changes color from red to yellow after some time. While the retreat icon is yellow, you can cancel a retreat order. So if you've got a unit of Space Marine scouts in combat with some, let's say some orc boys, and you know they're not going to win that fight, then you could issue a retreat and get them the heck out of there. This ensures retreat remains a meaningful commitment while avoiding making it too punishing on larger maps. It's a nice risk reward feature. Keeping units longer in a fight means they'll deal more damage, but get them out of there earlier makes it more likely that they'll survive, of course. Especially when you have a ranged unit versus like a melee unit. Like retreat's going to be a no-brainer. When the enemy retreats with a unit, you must decide if you want to double down and try to kill that unit with focused fire or abilities, or if you'll let them go. I think for most early game, you're probably going to let them go and just basically try to prioritize taking points. But we'll see how the meta evolves. On-field reinforcement. So it's a flexible tool that enables you to commit resources to extend the longevity of your units, either to tip the scales in a fight or buy time for you to reinforce a position. And we've had this in Dawn of War, Dawn of War 2, etc., where you're able to reinforce a unit with more units, but now you're going to have auto-reinforce, which is effectively just going to use your resources automatically to reinforce a squad. So they're actually making the unit micro, a bit more convenient and easier with this feature. Okay. How will commanders and heroes work in multiplayer? Pre-match selection, mid-match tech unlocks, named campaign characters, or generic faction units? This is a very good question. Commanders are generic faction units outside of the campaigns and are selected pre-match alongside the faction and starting position. Interesting. They are produced from the headquarters by default for a cost, usually mid-match after some unlocks. You'll be able to change the match settings to have them as a starting unit or disable them entirely. That is very cool. I love that because this means that you can kind of customize your RTS experience to a certain extent in multiplayer. And if you want more hero micro or commander micro to be present in a game, then you and your opponent can effectively just start with your commanders right away. And if you want the game to be more focused on early game harass, then you can have your commanders there right away, available for play. Or if you want them to, I guess, be more classic to Dawn of War 4, then you can have them be units that are brought out in the middle of the match. My headset just turned off. Awesome. Because we're not listening to anything. Okay. That's really cool. I like that, actually. It's interesting to me that this is pre-match selection, though, like Dawn of War 2. Very, very interesting. So you're only ever going to have one commander per match. You're never going to be like, okay, so like my opponent is building into this, and so to counter, I'm going to choose this commander. Nope, your commander's already decided in the beginning. What role do buildings and tech structures play beyond production, such as unlocking globals, upgrades, units, or alternate strategies? Building and building upgrades often unlock units, research, and sometimes other buildings and building upgrades. Space Marines are the most straightforward. Their structures can be upgraded to unlock additional units and research. Structures can be dropped from orbit anywhere within vision, taking longer to deploy the further they are from the headquarters. That makes sense. Care is required, though, as enemy players can see where structures will be deployed. So there's some opportunity for counterplay. Arc structures can be built by almost any orc infantry, are relatively cheap, and always come armed, making base crawling second nature to them. This has the additional benefit of shortening the distance to the front lines for your freshly produced forces, which you should be spamming tons of forces as orcs. Necron structures spread the power matrix, which is directly linked to their economy and empowers Necron units on it. The Tomb Pylon structure also acts as a point for Necrons to teleport forces from their headquarters. And so we've already kind of discussed, or we've already seen, that Necrons are kind of like a horde creep faction. You want to creep your entire base across the map. And then the Adeptus Mechanicus links structures to their headquarters to form a new sphere network, which is crucial for unlocking their more powerful weaponry. It also provides powerful economic and combat boons to units and structures within. So kind of similar to the Necrons, except you're able to quickly project the new sphere network much faster than the Necrons are able to project their creep, or that's what we've seen so far. Can we get developer-specific personal favorite factions? So Elliot is an oddball. I'm a fan of oddball factions mechanically and spooky skeletons aesthetically, so Necrons are right up my alley when it comes to the playable factions. Otherwise, my favorite factions are pretty well documented since the announcement at Gamescom. And let's see what this is.
Favorite 40k faction that you would love to see in the game if it was like blue sky thinking?
Oh my gosh, okay, yeah, that's a tricky one, because it's definitely a blessing and curse when it comes to Warhammer 40k, because there are so many cool factions. I think my top two, I would say, would be probably either the Tyranids or the Tau. Like, those are two, like, I think that they're really, really cool. But obviously, you know, we'll see how the game does, and we'll see where we can go from there.
Yeah, the Tau was like, I didn't even know about them before I played the OG Dawn of War, and then I was like, I love these guys, so they're just super cool.
All right, Tau confirmed as an early DLC class. Tau confirmed as an early DLC faction because of Elliot. Jan says, it's changing a lot, but currently probably AdMech. Their base building feeds my inner city builder, and I also think they have some exceptional units in all phases of the game. Yeah, where's Henry Cavill? Last but not least, we've spotted a fair few of you wanted an update on Army Painter. Elliot says, we'll have more news in the near future, but I'm very excited to show off everything it can do at launch. Jan apparently biting in fist. Interesting. It's going to be awesome. I think there is probably no other painter out there that offers more options. Whoa, that's a bold claim. That's a bold claim, Jan, because Space Marine 2 exists, and Space Marine 2 is pretty freaking good. We can't wait to share more and see what you can come up with. If they're laying down the gauntlet and saying that they're introducing something like kit bashing to the game, bro, Dawn of War 4 is going to be a Warhammer 40k fan's dream game. But we'll see. We'll see if they go that far. I doubt it, dude. I doubt it. All right, that's all for this AMA, but there's plenty more to come. We'll be back with future sessions as we continue to showcase other features of the game, such as Skirmish, Last Stand, and, yes, Army Painter. I am so hyped for Last Stand, guys. I'm so freaking hyped. I want to see Last Stand gameplay so freaking badly, and for me, it's going to be a make or break. This is the thing that's keeping me cautiously optimistic about Dawn of War 4. Yes, the multiplayer looks cool and everything, but I am here more so for the campaign, for the story, for Crusade mode, and for Last Stand. 100%. 100%. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm excited for Dawn of War 4. So I really hope that Last Stand is going to be amazing. But all right, yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. This was really fun to go over. I think this was a good AMA, and hopefully it clears up some questions that some people in the community had. And I think that it shows that, again, this is a very open team. This is more community interaction that we got with Dawn of War 3, and it's more community interaction that we get with most other development studios. And so even if Dawn of War 4 isn't what you want it to be on release, I bet you it's going to get there pretty quickly because of community feedback. Okay. I think that'll make a good video, guys. Just snip different parts of that together. Super easy. Kimber, thanks for the heads up on the AMA. Be able to get this information out to the people. The people. Okay. No, Kimber. No goodbyes. Yeah, we're still going, guys. Forgotten, if you want to level up more, let's do it. Let's get in there. Let's keep leveling up. We'll do Skitari again because Skitari just does everything. Yeah, no, we're continuing, guys. We're still doing community time. We're still leveling up. How many people dropped stream just now? Isn't Jan German, so it's pronounced Jan? Probably, Inquisitor, probably. Yawn. But yeah, if you guys want to play, get in here, get in here. Let's do it. We have to do another one of those, by the way. We have to do it for the Total Warhammer 40k ranged combat that just dropped. But to be honest, I'm not an authority on Total Warhammer or anything, you know? I'm not an authority at all. Oh, that's fine, Oz. That's fine. It's okay. It depends on how long you guys want to play for Forgotten, because I can, I've got other work to do. I've got other videos to edit. I pushed some work off yesterday that I need to do today. And then I've got plans tonight, of course. Well, let's see. I don't even know how many people are even watching. Because we could have, like, you know, 10 viewers right now, and then this might not even be worth it because there's no community to level up. No community to game with. Yeah, we got around 50-ish viewers across both platforms, so it's not that bad. Not that bad. But Forgotten, do you have power yet? Yeah. Go try to take care of it. I am the entire community, yeah. Well, a lot of people got their leveling done when Skitarii released. And they basically, like, a lot of people were leveling their characters at that time. And it wasn't just Skitarii, there were just a lot of new players, period. If you are in need of leveling, hop in. If you want to help other people level, hop in. Zero, it'll probably be pretty soon. The thing about Darktide, so take a game like Vermintide 2, right? Vermintide 2, guys, has like 60 plus maps, dude. 60 plus maps. That's insane. And that game was only out and getting content updates for a few years, really, before Darktide came out and then kind of started to become the main focus. And so Vermintide 2 has had a ton of replayability. I recommend Vermintide 2 to anyone because the amount of replayability in that game is absolutely insane. You could easily get like 2,000 hours worth if you really wanted to unlock everything and kind of be like an achievement hunter. Darktide right now, probably if you're really going for it, if you were really just replaying the game and actively chasing every penance probably has around 800 to 1,000 hours, even with the new classes. I think you can fully complete Darktide, do all the penances in 800 to 1,000 hours. That's going to be spread out over the course of several weeks because you need to loot Havoc boxes or complete different unlock expedition nodes, and that takes like months to do. But the amount of actual gameplay time will be 800 to 1,000 hours. So Zero, it may or may not take a while. It may or may not take a while. We'll see. Oh, Starbelly, I'm the exact same. I've spent so much time in the Psychanium just testing things. Just testing things, dude. Not doing anything else other than wasting my own time. Or I spent a lot of time doing true solos. And true solos don't update your true level. They don't update anything. It's just like playing by yourself offline. Yeah, Zero, plus the weaves, plus the Chaos Waste maps. It's a lot, dude. It is a ton. Well, you say that, Blue Wonders, but it's kind of interesting to see the decline of Vermintide 2 updates, because we went from getting a new map every few months to, holy moly, we haven't gotten a new map in like over half a year. When did Return to the Reek release? Because that was the last map. November 20th, 2025. This is going to be the first time in Vermintide 2's history where a year will have gone by and we wouldn't have received any new content for Vermintide 2 other than balance changes. That's it. Just balance changes. And Fat Shark was supposed to potentially release a weapon pack last year or this year, but they have not released any information on that weapon pack. Yeah, the Reek, you know, the Reek. The River Reek. Like Reek from Game of Thrones. Not the Reich. Could not be the Reich whatsoever. Oval, I do believe in Donka Ogren. Give me Return to Archive Sycorax. Oh my gosh. This is going to be the 50th time that I've ran, or this is going to be the 500th time I've ran Archive and Sycorax. This is going to be my 500th Archive and Sycorax True Solo. Dude, Forgotten is fighting for his life right now. He is really battling the fucking... his power box, dude. Okay, Forgotten, what we're gonna do, because we have a team of 3 here, is we're just gonna hop in, and I'm gonna set the game to private, but since you have me added, you could just join. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's go get some books. Oh, I feel like we just did Power Matrix, dude. Here you go. We'll do another consignment yard. Reek it, Ralph. I need to get the mod that shows people's Steam and Xbox Live and PSN names in-game, so I don't have to go to the social menu to identify people.
Enter manufacturer HL1736. Try the Heretic rabble from consignment yard
Okay.
657
Huh.
and signal for reinforcements.
Apparently I could turn on enhanced broadcasting on Twitch and stream at 1440p 2K quality. I might have to do that, guys. I might have to try to do that.
If it wasn't for the uniform, you could have called them soldiers.
We are all part of the Omnissiah's great machine.
Oh, what am I doing?
They play
Turn
their
this off.
role.
There you go.
Main functions looks like weapons manufacture.
People die making weapons here.
Mod to identify the lesser race. Oh my gosh. Jump on this. There we go.
164F. It's sporadic ventilation failure. ETA uncertain.
The heretics are joke on that.
Busy workers can't do the demon's work. Major good. Nick Carpus.
Just jump down, dude. Just get going, you know. Take care of that, and then just keep pushing forward, keep holding W. That's all I like to see. It's actually much easier to deal with vanguards when you're standing like above them, because their face is right there. Do we need to clear the screen again, or here? Let's just get rid of this. What's a weapon I really want to see? I want to see more combination weapons. I want to see more dual-wield weapons. Dual-wield weapons for the other classes would be really cool. I'm very afraid of what the... Oh, whoops. I'm very afraid of what the portrayal of the Melt-A-Gun is going to be. Like, I'm really afraid the Melt-A-Gun is just not going to be good if they add it. But something like Axe Knife, or something like Chainsword Bolt Pistol, they might be very good weapons. Or Chainsword Last Pistol. But yeah, if they add like a Tac Axe Combat Knife, like the leaks are indicating, get this, then that could be very fun for the veteran, for the zealot. Dual shovels, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I despair of the condition of the workers' monster. Its clean, efficient lines are all muddled.
Just go down. Ooh, a longer weapon like a halberd or a billhook would be very cool. I just don't know what class they would put it on. They could do the, there's an electro prodder that they could add to Skitari. That would be really good. It would make a lot of sense. And then if they do end up doing a sister battle character, they can do a, like a power halberd on that. Very easily, actually. Couple of those gunners. That's just the bot. Doesn't really matter. We keep going. So the thing about Meltaguns being a sort of like shotgun Oz is that that's how they've been portrayed since Space Marine, like the original Space Marine game. Because in the original Space Marine game, they had Melta weapons, they had Meltaguns, and they were portrayed as shotguns, basically. They were the game's shotgun. But now, they're adding a heroic variant in Space Marine 2 that is a... basically a more like tabletop interpretation of what a Meltagun is. Which is awesome. Because they should be like long-range lasers that are there to penetrate vehicles and tanks and stuff. But we just don't really see that. I'm gonna put this out here. Jesus. So I'm gonna put that out there to try to just aggro people to come in. There it is. Oh shit. That was a panic ult, not gonna lie. That was like me, like, I played vet for so long and that was like a, I got a voice of command right now. Where, Demon Host? Oh, it's right there. Brother. Skull, why aren't you shooting? What is happening? Is it just in the fog and you can't see them? Like, what is happening? Bro there, bro there. Am I out of capacitance? Jesus. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, it's the bot, never mind.
They're in cover. Tide cover.
We were talking about having the Ogrins get like a fist weapon, but we haven't really seen many fist weapons in any of the Tide games, and like they're not present at all. You have like one punch animation on like Saltspire and Vermintide 2, but that's it. No clue, Makiko, but from the gameplay that we've seen, the game looks like it's pretty well developed. So I would be surprised if it wasn't going to release next year. Next year seems like the obvious... Oh. Next year seems like the obvious time to release Total Warhammer 40k. Especially considering that this year you're getting Lords of the End Times. So next year seems like the perfect time. Shit, I'll probably play Lords of the End Times, dude. That looks hype as fuck. What about Medieval 3 Total War? What about Medieval 3 Total War? Magiko, not gonna lie, I don't play Total War because it's Total War. Like, I'm not like a super big like Total War fan. I'm a Warhammer fan. I could care less about the other Total War games. I could care less, dude. Skull! Skull! There you go. You know what game they made like fist weapons or punching like really good in? When traditionally they haven't really been that good. Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 had amazing like martial artist type builds. And it had no reason to do that. They just wanted to make them good, and they made them very overpowered. Oh my gosh. My service skull is hard at work. Let's fry these guys. Experience some kind of feeling. I just want to feel.
Imminent.
Yeah, Mikiko, for me it was Dawn of War. The original Dawn of War got me really into Warhammer. Yeah, Jude, exactly. Exactly. There were a lot of ridiculous item combos that made honor mode kind of a joke.
Security protocol subverted.
It's kind of like Rogue Trader. There's a part of me that wants to go back and like play through Rogue Trader and really figure everything out. But dude, I'm just so lazy. I just can't be bothered. Every time I play Rogue Trader nowadays, I've just got my Revan 619 guide opened up on the side, and I'm just letting Revan tell me all the things that I need to take. Could not be bothered. Goomba asks any ideas when the next hotfix is. No clue. No clue.
No distractions! Just kill!
Starbelly thinks that it's going to be coming August 4th or 11th. I stopped shooting. I didn't kill it. There might be scriptures here, maybe. Maybe, dude, maybe. Let's check very quickly here. No, I don't think there are any. I feel like we would have seen them. Whoa, whoa. Nope, Gunlugger loves that ammo. There you go, Oval. Team nose right there. Oh shit. Help Oval real quick. Oh, the bot's got him. Nice. Yeah, they don't. Oh, they do spawn down here. They do spawn down here. Kimber! Kimber!
His reputation is legendary. An example to all. We have nothing more to say.
Kimber! I wish I could give this to the bot.
Yeah, I'd be more surprised if we weren't. Sir, please to report, we have not yet been ambushed. So let me know if that changes, won't you? Trouble.
Ammunition. Disagreeable.
Some of your parts are greater than individual. In other words, group up.
We have destroyed
It's like, oh no, I need to clear the screen. Oh no, I need to clear the screen again. Hey, Forgotten's in. Hey, there it is, dude. Nice. Up. That would have been hilarious if he just died. That would have been hilarious. Yeah, it's okay, Kimber. It's okay. We got both the scriptures.
Consignment yard Sigma 57 in sight. Sweep and secure.
Consignment yard Sigma? Like Sigma male? Sigma balls?
Bring on function upon that shotgunner. Shotgunner.
First objective, shut down anti-air defenses.
Shotgunner. That bomber must die.
Sigmar male. That's actually really good, dude. Where's that trapper at? Okay. We did some real Servo Skull gaming there, dude. Some real Servo Skull gaming. Where's the
Deploying servo skull.
So even at low capacitance, you can cause some good arcs to just clear packs of elites if you really want to or need to. It's very nice. Muy nice. Muy nice.
Support team is now inbound to your location. Deploy landing beacon.
Guys, you see that self-control? I didn't mark the Poxburster. I controlled my instincts. I activated Ultra Instinct. Let's go and push this button here. Go.
Objectives are now complete. Survival.
Fuck. Oh, getting smashed. Currently arcing, but this is fine. Oh.
Identified. Servo skull operational. Restore optimal combat status. This precursor kills with altitude.
Purge nearing completion. At last.
Proceed there. I'm with you. Medicaid required. Ready head down. Thank you. Shooting. Our back. No. Heretics approaching. Prepare defense protocol.
You know what's funny, Zero, is I wanted to put the Flame Skull on the Ogren, so it was like closer to where the enemies were going to be. Ended up rezzing the Ogren instead of doing what I wanted to do. That was funny. Little targeting snafu. Is Clanker a slur for a skilled mechanic? No, Clanker is a slur for AI. Coghead is a slur for Skitari or Admech. Chitterer is the Hive Scum slur for Skitari, and it's amazing. All duck, no go. Wow, the XP is really, really slowing down, huh? I feel like spamming these Auric missions should be giving Forgotten, like, a crazy amount of XP. Oh well. Yeah, Kimber, they are. You really gotta be good in melee. One of the reasons why it's so easy to play, like, the Zealot and the Arbitrator, a lot of people don't realize, is you're staggering, like, everything you're hitting. On the Veteran, dude, you don't have the same tools. You don't have the same tools. But guys, I'm actually being summoned. I'm being called away to go fulfill my duties as a man. So I do need to end stream. I apologize. I apologize. But sometimes you have to do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So this is actually where I'm going to end stream here. You guys have a great rest of your day. But pretty good community day, I would say. A lot of group play with the team. Yeah, of course,